Hello and welcome to Inspo by HR. After our introductory video, I've had people sending over their stories, and that's quite impressive. Kindly continue sending over your stories, and we will definitely read on this platform. The HR Inspo is a platform where we share your stories, either untold, told, or experiences that you would love to share with us. So on today's episode, being our very first story, it's quite interesting. I wouldn't want to bore you with too much talk, so let's go into it then. From the writer: Hi HR, I am a 34-year-old man from a reputable home. In 2010, I gained admission to one of the universities in Ghana. I was also residing on campus. I met my then girlfriend in 2011 on campus, a calm and collected young lady who was my junior. We got so close that almost everyone knew we were seriously in a relationship. Though my parents gave me everything to make me comfortable in school, I couldn't provide my lady with all her needs, but supported a little in my own way. I got into a 2-in-a-room accommodation on campus in my 3rd year, whilst my girlfriend was in her 2nd year. So, just to make a quick explanation here, a 2-in-a-room accommodation on campus is you residing or sharing it with just one person. Yes, so that is when you are on campus or living on campus in one of the hostels. You can be in a 3-in-a-room, 4-in-a-room, 2-in-a-room, so he or 1-in-a-room. He was in a room and sharing it with another person, just one person. Back to it. My roommate knew my girlfriend because she has been coming to visit twice in a week. My lady, now my ex, is a jovial and lovely lady. My roommate was from a very rich home. He looked good in everything, not to underestimate myself. I'm good looking, well built, but calm. I wouldn't compare. On one Saturday, I had to go for an event, which made me leave my room quite early, but I had sent my girlfriend a message to inform her, of which I asked her to go with me. But she mentioned she had a messy hair and needed to visit the salon. At the event, I felt uneasy and off, so I decided to come back to campus. I passed by my girlfriend's place, but was told she left her room quite early. I headed to my hostel, and upon reaching my room's door, I heard some murmurs, which gave a familiar feminine voice. I peeped through the window and saw figures in my room in an intimate position. Followed by moaning, I knocked and rushed to hide at a corner, only for my roommate to open the door and close it again. When I found no one coming after him, I still waited. My roommate closed the door after seconds of not seeing anybody at the door. Minutes later, my girlfriend walked out of the room towards the exit of the hostel. I was shocked to the core, but never confronted my roommate. This is a lady my family knew about. I became traumatized and hurt. A week later, I lost my dad in a car accident, and this was a big blow to me. I found a way to break up with my girlfriend, but never gave my reason for it. I fought to heal. This took me years, thus into my national service period, because I really loved her. Fast forward, in 2023, my childhood friend abroad, after quite a number of years spent, returned to Ghana, and during a conversation, he showed me a picture of my ex and mentioned that's his girlfriend. Interesting. We had a couples outing, latter part of 2023, and he introduced us. She acted all nice to me. My friend hadn't asked questions or made any confrontations, meaning she might have not told him about us. I wanted to ask how they met, but a part of me just didn't. In August this year, my childhood friend told me of his intentions to get married to her latest by early 2026. So he asked us to plan a proposal before this year ends. I've been giving him excuses, about being busy with work and convinced him to propose in December this year. In order to buy myself time to think deeply, I have been contemplating whether to tell him that this incoming fiancé of his is my ex, including telling him of what I caught her doing with my roommate, or should I let it slide? To make matters worse, my childhood friend mentioned my roommate as my ex's good friend whom she introduced him to. What? I mean, they're close. Sorry, the surprise is even shocking to me to the extent that... Okay. My ex has not contacted me though. Even after the meeting at the couple's outing, my childhood friend is a very cool guy, rich too, and he's been good to me in early years, especially when I lost my dad. I feel she's after his money. Thinking deeply, should I just tell my friend to sign a prenup before marriage without disclosing everything? I be man, but I conf small. What do I do? So before I throw it to you, a prenup is an agreement between couples. I mean that they tend to know how they share their assets or properties, and also how to deal with their debts once there happens to be a divorce. Well, so there are two or even more situations when it comes to this story. Let's weigh them. If he tells his friend about this lady, there's a higher possibility he would believe him, and there's a higher possibility that he wouldn't. If he believes him, that would mean he might end things with the lady. That wouldn't be fair without him asking the lady or confronting her anyways. Yeah. And if he doesn't believe him and he goes ahead to confront the lady, there is also a higher possibility that she could convince him and it might jeopardize their friendship. Or she might turn the tables, or she might even give a justifiable reason as to why that happened. She might even clear herself. Again, if he doesn't tell his friend, that could mean that he's leading his friend into the lion's den, if what he's saying is actually the truth. Anyways, who are we to judge? Because people do change. It's been years. She might have turned a new leaf. Or are you going to tell me that cheating can never be stopped? Okay, it is not justifiable, but I would like to ask you, what do you think? Let's also weigh the mental health of his childhood friend. Would he be ready for this, especially when he wants to get married to her? If he doesn't get to find out from his friend that is a writer, and he finds out anyways, would he trust his friend again? That could also jeopardize their friendship. If the lady doesn't cheat in their relationship or their marriage, then that means it's a good one. But if she does, how would it affect his friend mentally? Maybe signing a prenup could be okay. But as he said, he be man and he conf. What do you have to say? I throw it to you. Kindly share your views or comments or your ideas in the comment section. And also, do well to send over your stories as well. And I would love to read it here, just as I did. Icha leaves you with love and positivity. See you in our next It Could Be Your Story. Have a lovely day.